That is that. Yo, I don't know how long this thing takes to get going, but I think we're live. Apparently we are live. Who have we got? Din Don Masker. I don't have a PSVR2, but I really hope you guys get some good stuff in here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Mr. Lord Beavis, how's it going? Dido, but ciao. And Scottish John says hello, everyone. Nice. Assassin, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in, VR machine. How's it going? Hi. Random Hero Guy says, hoping for some good games. We're always hoping for good games. Um, any games at the moment would be pretty cool. But yeah, good games, definitely. Sub Weeble. Nacho Montero. Do you know why I love going live? Because I obviously don't do it often. I should do it more, and I always say that. But obviously so many people have joined the channel in like there's probably like 1,000 per month. So like now and again I get in this chat and I just see people I've never met before. So it's really cool. Hello Weeble, how you doing? Radio Runt, yo, how's it going? Dr. Barsby, sup? How you doing? Good to see you. Scottish John, my ideal scenario would be Hyperdash on PSVR2 or something really similar. Yeah, man, like actually when you think about it, Hyperdash should be an incredible game on PSVR2. It's a great game regardless, but yeah, I would love to see that come across. Natty, what's up? How's it going? Good afternoon. Good evening for me. It's 9:30 and I've been flat out all day. Really busy. That's why I've got this can of caffeine because I'm thinking, man, this is going to be. I didn't know. I was kind of worried. I've been going to bed quite early lately to keep my sleep in a good state, and so I can get up nice and early and make the most of it. So because what happens is if I stay up, I end up like sometimes going through that sleepy phase, and then I can stay up for ages, and that's no good for the next day. Um, how's it going, Liam? God, how you doing? Hey, Weebs. Jimmy Nuisance, how you doing? Yeah, so hopefully we're gonna have quite a bit to look forward to. Um, that's what I'm hoping anyway. Whether it be flat or VR, I don't want to get anyone down, but like I'm thinking like maybe two or three things. Um, that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I mean, Hitman. I don't know if you guys follow me on X or what was Twitter, but Hitman basically teased their VR update again. I was kind of hoping it was going to be the PCVR update as well, but a lot of people are telling me it might be the missions. I don't know, some other sort of missions. Either way, it is fantastic in VR. It'd be great to get more content. That'd be awesome. Sorry, I'm just going through some stuff quickly. Not that I can find what I'm looking for, which is really annoying. Don't know. How are we doing? Chris Rogers. Hi GT, how's it going? It's Caridian. How you doing, man? Good to see you. You on a different account? But yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just been busy today. Finishing off a review for tomorrow of Titan Isles. So that'll be dropping tomorrow. It's been a bit. Well, it's not that I haven't been doing anything, but I have to be a little bit selective of what I'm going to put out, you know, because I don't know. I'm not too sure what to cover. Some games I play, and I'm like, man, I don't think anyone wants to see this. You know, but I tried to give the devs some feedback maybe. But there's certain games that I really do enjoy. And other games I don't enjoy. And there's other games that people are interested in. So that's the other thing. If people are really interested in a game and they want to know something about it, then I do it as well. So yeah, there's like a tick box thing going on. So yeah, we've got Hitman VR update hopefully today. See something about that. A lot of people are hoping for Resident Evil 9, something to do with Resident Evil 9. I'm not sure what to make of that. I want to stay hopeful, but I don't think, considering we didn't get the VR version of RE8, I think someone said like a year later or something, or 6 months later. So the game isn't even out yet, so I'm not sure that's going to happen. We might hopefully get a release date for Aces of Thunder finally. That'd be pretty cool if that happens. Going through some of the comments, someone's asking for Astrobot. Why wouldn't they ask for Astrobot? We always want Astrobot. And then someone's wrote a massive list of all sorts of things, including Time Splitters. If you ever remember Time Splitters, back on PlayStation, another random, a random one's right, and Half-Life Alyx, which hasn't come up for quite a while, but people are still hopeful for that anyway. But yeah, where are we now? Oops, just realised I was Titan. I was keep waiting for me to view. Nice, dude. I hope you check it out. I hope you enjoy it. It's cool. It's where am I going now? I want to do live chat. There we go. Nice. What are you guys looking forward to? That's what I want to know. Shades of Grey, hoping for Ace Combat 8 reveal. Oh, yeah. Okay, I saw some murmurings about that online. We had Aces of Combat for PSVR, didn't we? We had like some missions. It was incredible. It was really cool. Like the graphics were insane at the time. Because I remember you getting like and obviously this was what, 5 years ago? I don't know, 4 years ago. And I just remember seeing like the rain going over like the glass and stuff. And yeah, it was awesome. Glyn Smith, Little Nightmares. Did we get a Little Nightmares hinted at a VR game trailer showcase or something? And a VR one coming. I'm pretty sure we did, didn't we? Yeah, I'm sure we did. Liam God. Picked up Max Mustard in the Steam sale. So glad I did. Love a 3D platformer, and VR is just a bonus. Yeah, Max Mustard is a fantastic platformer. It's really cool. It's really cool. I don't think I've ever played it on PC, actually. I think I've only played it on Quest and PSVR2. Apparently it's sold better on PSVR2, and I kind of get that. I think maybe more adults enjoy those style of platformers. I have a retro feeling for platformers. So yeah, but yeah, it's I don't think it sold very well. In the end, the studio got in trouble and stuff. So that's a real shame. They went all in basically on Max Mustard, all in, and didn't get the returns, which is a real shame. How's the sound? Is the mic sounding okay? Are the levels good? I just wanted to know. Shades of Grey. Yep. And Shuei Yahida had an exchange with Ace Combat 8 producer on X a while back that strongly implied it had VR support, but that was a while ago. That's interesting. That would be brilliant. I don't know if any. I mean, that'd be cool. We got sort of Aces of Thunder. It's just annoying. We could have done that. We could have had this a year ago, and it would have been great. It would have been even better. But we've got Aces of Thunder as well. And I think that's going to come out, what, October? Assassin. I sound fantastic. Thank you ever so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Mark. How's it going? Good to see you. He says, hi, GT. Hello. Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know the sound's good. It's weird seeing all these little crowns in the chat. I think that's like top fans. Man, YouTube's just like, please interact. Please. But yeah. It's been pretty good for indie games lately, I think. In general. I think the best one I've played so far is Exoshock. Like last I think it was last Friday. That was really cool. And yeah, I hope these games do really well on whatever platform they're on, and then you'll see them on other platforms. But VR's a little bit quiet now, which is a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Oh my god. My daughter's screaming. I hope you can't hear that. She's playing bloody Roblox. What the hell are those? Natty, what's up? What the hell are those? Where? What we're looking at? Broken Sword, says Glyn Smith. Broken Sword. Was that a click and point once upon a time? Like back on like the Amiga or something? Broken Sword? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I see the Mighty Eighth is coming to PSVR 2. No, you didn't. Are you telling me the truth? Because I've been plugging that game in some new VR games videos, and the fact that 9 of you can go on a bombing raid in VR, and it looks very serious. Like, it doesn't look like a game that you can mess around in. Where the hell did you hear that? Because I think as well, Mighty Eighth, for those of you who are like my age, Microprose are publishing the Mighty Eighth VR. And that kind of made me quite excited, you know. Microprose just reminds me of the Amiga days, you know. You know when you used to get the thing in the box, and it would be like an outlay to go over the keyboard, so you could see all the buttons you had to press, because there'd be so many buttons to press. That was crazy. That was crazy. Where are we now? Natty What's Up says, I really wish 7 Days to Die was in VR. I know that game, but I can't picture it at the moment. Weeble, you get XP when you comment. More comments, more XP. Hell yeah. Thank you. That'd be cool. I hope you all enjoy the XP. Assassin. Yeah, Exoshock, man, was awesome. I absolutely loved Exoshock. I didn't expect to like it. So basically, I'll tell you the truth of that video. So I played it for about half an hour, 45 minutes. And I kind of forgot I'm trying to do YouTube. So I wasn't hardly talking. I was just playing the game, trying to figure things out, you know, because it was like, right, you need to go and do this switch, and you need to go and do these other bits. And then when I watched the recording back, I was like, dude, I can't post this. I haven't said anything. I've just shot people. I haven't done anything productive. So yeah, then Microprose, now I feel old. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And yeah, so once I understood the game, I then went back in and made that video. So and I enjoyed editing it as well, which is pretty cool. Where are we now? Chat's moving up. Shades of Grey Matter. Yeah, so he's talking about VR. I mentioned that VR is going to be quiet, but he's about to ramp up because we got Thief coming soon. Yeah, and Reach. Yeah, so I dropped a video on Reach. I hope you enjoyed my first impressions of that. I still haven't played the PSVR2 version yet, though. They didn't have that at the show. I have got a video for Thief coming soon. I don't know if I can say when. But I'm hoping to make that the same style as the other video. You know, very informative, not just gameplay. Because that's kind of like my style. You know, that's what I like to do. To make videos kind of worth your time. Where am I now? Yeah, also Ghost Town on PSVR2. Yeah, Ghost Town, man. That's going to be like that. If that looks as good as I think it's going to, that would be one of those games that I would probably put in a top 20 on PSVR2. I absolutely love it on Quest. It was like, I wanted to give it like Game of the Year. Like, I absolutely loved it. It was incredible. It was really good. And then I saw some comments from people, which I understand, because it depends on the game. They were like, what did they say? A lot of things are static in the game, but then a lot of things aren't static as well. There's a lot of interactions. There's a lot of brilliant interactions in one part of it where you go into like a museum, and there's all this crazy stuff that this like wizard guy has got from around the world, and it all does something brilliant pretty much in VR. It's so cool. So yeah, that'd be really nice. I don't know what the crowns is, Natty. I do apologise. Where are we now? Mark, it's been too hot. Oh, it's been too hot to have a good session in a VR headset. The weather, dude, has flipped. Absolutely flipped in the last like week. I'm still walking the dog in shorts, and people are looking at me like I'm crazy. Brown Style. Sub GT was wondering, are you going to have a discount code for Titan Isles? Yeah, so when I post my review, as always, whether I recommend you guys buy it or not, I always drop a discount code in the chat. But at the moment, and I've not really tested it, or I can't test it, anything you buy on the Meta Store, you can just use code GTVR, and it just adds an automatic discount to everything you buy. So like, I've not really been plugging it lately or talking about it, but like, I'm pretty sure you can just type GTVR on a MetaQuest game and you get 10% off. So yeah, you can do that instead of looking for links, if that helps. Chris Rogers. Yeah, I saw a trailer for it. PSVR2. Oh, so the Mighty Eight, as far as I know, dude, it's not confirmed for PSVR2 at all. And I'm not just saying that to bring it down. Like, but everything I looked into, there is no PSVR2 confirmation yet. But I mean, I'll have a look after this. But that'd be so cool if that's the case. More people in to play the game. Basically, that's why I'm excited about that. Weeble, what is my age? I am 44 years old. As of right now. Yeah, Mike Pros now. I feel old. Where are we going now? It's moving. Shades of Grey. I've got to head out. I won't be able to watch it live. Oh, dude. No worries, man. Hope some good stuff PSVR2. So do I. But keep my expectations low. Have a good one, GT, with a couple of beers. Thank you, dude. If you're going to work, don't work too hard. Try and have a good one. Where are we now? Ace of Thunder Wednesday, Dave Phillips. Yeah, I think today's going to be the day. I think if I could put money on this, I would say Aces of Thunder is a cert for this show. And a lot of people are fed up hearing about it, which is quite funny. I've only made a video on it once, and I'll tell you what, I found it so hard to learn, because I think me and Benjo got access, and I think I played it a lot more than he did, because when I spoke to him about it, he was like, I can't even play this game or something. And I was like, yeah, I felt the same. For the first 20 minutes, it was tough. But then I've kind of played War Thunder in VR. I would say Aces of Thunder is actually more simmy than War Thunder. Like, the plane kind of shakes, the wings shake, and there's a lot to take on. To be fair, it does, but then after a while, it just all sinks in and you get into it. But it's not a game, and I think I said this in my impressions. It's not really a game I think people are just going to pick up and play. And obviously not everyone watches this channel. Do you know what I mean? Not every VR person watches this channel. So I think some people might get in there and be a bit annoyed that it's not immediately fun to play, which is a shame, because I think at the same time, the sim side of it is what keep people wanting to play it, because they want to get better at it, and maybe all the different planes handle a bit differently. I thought that was pretty cool, personally. But yeah. Weeble says Ghost Town was fantastic on Quest. It was absolutely awesome on Quest. Liam God, dude, I wish we would get a date for Gunman contracts. Yeah. Did you see the clip where the developer put me and Mike in the game and he shot us? That was pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully not much longer to wait on that. That'd be nice. Tony Savino, I've been out of VR for a year. What's the 3 best games I've missed in the last year? That's a really hard question to answer at the moment. But off the top of my head, I would say Metro, Alien Rogue Incursion, and Behemoth, I think, are the 3 top, like, quality games that I would probably say are the ones. That's off the top of my head at the moment. I actually really liked Alien Rogue Incursion. I'm not sure everyone did, but I really enjoyed it. And it comes out on flat screen tomorrow. And they're calling it the evolved version of the game, which is kind of strange, because I always thought VR was the evolution of gaming. I didn't think it was the other way around. I didn't think if you take a VR game and make it flat, that was classed as an evolvement of gameplay. I always think of VR as more immersive. I do enjoy flat screen. I'm not saying I don't, but I always think of it as like, oh, it's in the future. VR's in the future. So for them to call it the evolved version of the game seems a bit strange to me. But then I love VR, and people who don't would not agree with that. So yeah, where are we now? Thoughts on Siberia? I haven't really got any at the moment. I've posted about it a couple of times. New VR games. It looks pretty good. But yeah, just gonna have to wait and see on Siberia. When does it start? It starts in exactly 10 minutes. So we're going to switch over to the big screen in about 9 minutes. The Dank Cheese says, all I want to see is Ace of Thunder out today. I don't think that'll happen, but I think October will be the month for it. Who knows? That'd be pretty cool. Because if it does come out today, that means I've got to stay up all night to do a review, and I don't really want that to happen. So I would love it for you, but not for me. Will Ace of Thunder support HOTAS? Yes, it will. Where are we now? Comic Book Guy, thanks, man. Been a member for 4 months. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the Discord and all the giveaways and stuff. Thank you very much for your support. PD's in the chat. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Brown Style. I think Deadpool is going to be a really good exclusive. Kind of hype for that game. From what I played, it was really cool. It was like being part of a comic book. I didn't play a lot of it, but yeah, it looks pretty good and it feels pretty good to play. Where are we now? C-Bro, aka The Killing Spider. Hey GT, a long time no see. How are you? Good to see you. 8-bit Moss Player, Arcanage. What would you like to know about Arcanage? Because did a first impressions of it last week, I think, on MetaQuest. I think it's out on Steam and PC and PSVR2. So I'm not sure what you'd like to know about Arcanage. But one thing I will say is, like I said in my video, for a standalone port, it is phenomenal. Those developers, and they are like indie developers, you know, I think it's like 2 of them, maybe some others. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Liam God says excited for Deadpool. Nice. Arcanage not in the top 3. Yeah, I mean, I love Arcanage. It's very hard to list those things off. But I think when someone asks you what are like the best 3 games to come out in the last year, they want games that feel like money's been spent on them. You know, they want something special. So I think those 3 are the 3 that I would say to people. But Arcanage is definitely in my top 20. And on Quest it might even enter the top 10 because it's so incredible. Will there be, I can't read your name and I do apologise. Will there be any new PSVR2 stuff at the state of play? That's a good question. And that's what we're here to find out. But no, I mean, hopefully there's some really cool games anyway. But I reckon there's going to be 1 or 2 bits. GameCat, specifically the White Tiger, how are you doing? He's got the gold badge, dude. 30 months. Thank you ever so much. Thanks, man. I really appreciate all that support. Thank you. He has wrote, just want to say I appreciate GT. Resident Evil 9, let's go. Do you think we're going to get some more gameplay today? That'd be absolutely savage. That'd be so cool. Miners, how's it going? Has Wandering been fixed yet? Apparently it has. But there's still, I don't know what platform you're on. I would say all the platforms needed some work anyway. But there's still, I think on their roadmap, there's another one to come at some point. So yeah, we'll have to see. Chris Rogers says, I heard Ace of Thunder is out in October. Yeah, I think I started spreading that rumor actually. But yeah. The guy, how's it going? I'm sorry to be a late arrival. I appreciate your content, insight, and reviews. Would you agree the price tag for... He's not come back. Maybe he lost signal. I do apologise. I hope he's all right. But yeah, thank you for the nice words. Where are we now? Dave Phillips. Thoughts on Into the Radius, Into Those 2 coming to PSVR 2? Well, I think Into the Radius 2 is a lot better than the original. And I think the original, forget port, I think Into the Radius was great for its time. And it evolved, man. Like, I remember streaming that game 5 years ago. And it frustrated the hell out of me. It was like I don't know if I could ever find the video, and I wouldn't want anyone to watch it for 2 hours, but there was so many things wrong with it. The premise was fantastic, but the implementation of some stuff, it was just frustrating for me and everyone who watched. And I think the developers, like, from then on, they took some feedback, they reached out to other people, got loads of feedback, and Into the Radius changed completely in the 4 years, and now that team has just excelled, you know. And I think Into the Radius 2 is a phenomenal game. It gives you, like, there's certain games you play in VR that give you memories, and Into the Radius 2 is definitely one of them. Especially in the last video I did, I entered this ghost town or something, whatever it was called, the Perchosk Zone. I don't know, I could be making it up. And this giant cube just lit up the sky and started firing like energy balls at me. And I literally felt like I was experiencing the end of the world. It was amazing. And the problem with like watching stuff on a flat screen, especially for VR, you might get a feel for like graphics and other bits and bobs, but the depth isn't there. And you have to really be in VR to understand what you're watching on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Into Radius 2, I would definitely, bearing in mind it's still early access, I'd definitely be up for doing it all over again on PSVR 2. I love that game. Mrs. GT's in the chat. Hello, babe. My wife's in the chat. Yeah. Are you going to review Memoriam? I am absolutely going to review Memoriam. I do apologise. The chat has moved on quite a bit and I've been waffling. Hello, Grimwoody. How's it going? I've got a sore lip. I don't know if you guys keep noting. I keep bloody touching my lip. It's annoying. It's free VR real estate. He says, hello, cats. Hello, cats. Hello, cats, everyone. Hello, cats. Where are we now? Andy, Into the Radius 2 would be a great announcement. That'd be phenomenal. Oh, you guys are asking if it's going to be in the show. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. It'd be nice for PlayStation to see a game, an indie game like that. That's had no, I don't think it's had really any pushes from PlayStation. That would be great for them if that happened. Are any of you PSVR 2 guys looking forward to, oh my God, it's gone out of my head now. Completely gone out of my head. And I've played it so many times. 1 second. Because they're doing like a wish list thing. Zero Caliber. Zero Caliber. By the way, Zero Caliber 2 is phenomenal, right? But Zero Caliber 2 is coming to PSVR. And they're doing like a wish list thing. Where the more wish lists they get, the cheaper the game gets. Obviously, wish listing isn't pre-ordering. So I definitely advise everyone to go and wish list it. Because obviously the game will then be cheaper. And I'll still review it anyway. And let you know whether you wasted your time or not. But still, I think that's awesome. Cousin Ed, how's it going? We need Insomniac back to their roots. Wolverine VR, let's go. Man, Insomniac, I think, only ever done VR for the money with Oculus, to be honest. But they did a fantastic job, whatever the reasons. Where are we now? Where are we now? Liam God, I bet they do a big bit on that new Naughty Dog space game. Savros? Is it? Savos? What is that bloody game called? What is that game called? Saros. Yeah. I mean that's going to be cool anyway. I've always been hyped for them for years. Naughty Dog are incredible developers. Still don't really like what they did to Joel in the end, but that's in the past now, isn't it? But every time I play Last of Us 2, it still pisses me off. Hello, Peanut. How's it going? Gustavo, RVR games confirmed? No, nothing is confirmed for this show. So yeah, we're just going to watch it, kick back, and hope something happens. Boy Brown, my man, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Where are we now? We're 1 minute away. Let's switch over. Then we can get away from my big face. There we go. That was the wrong one. That's better. And then... Bosh. Right, that should be a decent volume. That was bloody good timing. Oh, it's another bloody 2 minutes. God damn it. Mr. Deathwish, oi, 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 how's it going? LSB, good to see you, man, good to see you. Voodoo Doll Gaming, good to see you too. Pamela, thank you everyone for joining and saying hello. I really appreciate it as always. Scottish Gamer, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Mr. Whoopsie, Madison DLC. Here's Johnny Edition. Mate, Madison VR is like the scariest VR game. That was so hard to play. Hostile VR. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Grimwoody, Wing Commander VR. What's happening? Is a time capsule open somewhere where people are wanting like old games? I remember when Wing Commander was like one of the first games that had like FMV. When the CD stuff started happening for gaming. And I think it had bloody Mark Hamill in it. So everyone was like, oh my god, Luke Skywalker's in Wing Commander. The Goob says, hi GT, packing up to move to Tennessee to be with my girl. Whoop whoop. She's a lucky lady. She's a very lucky lady. Safe trip, man. Safe trip. Nick Tater, I need to get back. I need to go back to my PSVR2. Picked mine up last holiday. Played Horizon and a bit of Gran Turismo 7, but I haven't been back to it since. Definitely got to play the RE games. Dude, RE games on PlayStation VR2 are insane. Like, if I didn't own a PSVR2, I'd buy a PSVR2 to play those games and Gran Turismo. But yeah, 20 seconds left. Longest 2 minutes ever. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for... Hello, Dave Does VR. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for making me do all this. Worth it. It's really lovely of you. Let's turn the volume up. Oh, this is how I reckon this is Housemark. Returnal devs. Could be wrong.
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
Yeah, there's no hype on live streams, man. It's a shame.
Scan for Saltari signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Oh, this is definitely Housemark.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemark.
Oh yeah.
Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraz's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
I loved Returnal. Why don't his feet look like they're touching the floor though? Is it just me? It's a bit weird.
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Saltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
Wish I would have added that to Returnal. Jesus. Fucking game's hard as nails sometimes. These are such great games. I love shoot 'em ups. Let me know if the volume's okay.
Projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
This looks phenomenal.
Saltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Saltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Thank you, Just Moody.
Flee. I will find you. I promise.
I think one of the defining things of the console generation at the moment is the DualSense controller. I think that's the best thing. It's games like this that make it shine as well. I gotta say, man, this looks brilliant. This looks awesome.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action.
Damn!
Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
I wonder if some of this stuff like the shield and the second chance is like a reaction to people who bought the game but never finished it. You know, because they see those percentages in every game, VR and everything, you know. I do wonder whether that's the case. Because imagine making a game and people just not seeing the story through.
The sun is forever.
Dude, I played Returnal in VR as well. It's insane.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
They couldn't have got a more AI type guy to do that bit. That's quite funny, bless him. Must be nerve-wracking, but that was quite funny. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to burn my hands out on Hades too. Yeah, my son's really looking forward to Hades. I'm currently playing Borderlands and Silent Hill. Are we on top tier? We got a bit higher. There we go. Sorry about that. I wanted to look a bit more quality. Why are they advertising the stream we're watching? That was weird.
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
No Dying Light dude at the moment.
Our old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
I'm sharing a screen with Dr. Disrespect. That's amazing.
And scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles
Oh,
get...
Resogun would be awesome, dude, in VR. That'd be fantastic.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
This game looks like a work of art. RE9 demo drops tomorrow. Dude, that'd be fucking crazy. What the... Well, it looks better than that game we got a little while ago. It's like Forza for planes. What's he doing to that ball? Dude, why hasn't it got VR support? Why? Oh, damn it. Actually, it's a bloody VR game as well. That is just fucking annoying. That is so annoying.
Hostiles inbound. 100 meters and closing.
I got 2. East side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side.
Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
The world as it's commonly known has crumbled. Alliances that held since the end of World War II, gone.
Dagger, this is Pax's ballsiest play yet. they succeed, they will have secured the most...
Did it say PSVR2 development?
Warfare.
No way.
Our friends take back this rock.
Did it?
You're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it.
Leave off.
Wouldn't be dagged without insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little
Serious?
perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Stand by for re-attack call.
Light them up! We gotta move! Woo! Hold on!
Kincaid will pay for this.
Oh my god, it did.
You trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
Dude, look at Microsoft Flight Sim on PSVR 2. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my god, decent frame rates for everyone.
Hey everyone, I'm
Shit.
Benson.
And
That's
I'm
cool.
Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news
Oh.
states for games coming to PS5.
Oh,
First, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6.
that's so cool.
Launches October 10th on PS5.
That's so cool.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time.
That's
which is
epic.
marking its 25th anniversary this year.
That is great news.
Deus Ex returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul
It's
Reaver.
on its way back to the people. And you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as JC Denton,
That's awesome. I'm so happy.
operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic.
And breathe.
Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence.
Oh man.
No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year. It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say.
Man, I'm so excited now.
Entitled to one good scare.
That's crazy. I'm so happy.
Death comes to Haddonfield in Halloween the game.
That's
Similar to
fucking.
the
That
John
is
Carpenter
huge,
classic.
mate. That is really huge.
The team at Ilphonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian survivor.
I'll get over
Michael Myers himself.
Oh,
In each game, it's up to you as survivors to save these hapless townfolk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him. Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety, find a phone, and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers.
I reckon there will be Death Wish.
Become the boogeyman or protect his victims when Halloween the game launches on September 8th, 2026.
Nick Taylor.
Benefits from 11th Hour Games. First, their hit action RPG, Last Epoch, is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon crawler is known for its extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time-traveling world. You'll battle through the past, taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future.
Man, that's so cool.
As for that second announcement,
Cousin Ed, I agree, man. I can sleep well tonight. Well pleased. Well pleased.
Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release.
Flight Sim's an incredible game as well. It's just such a bastard to run on PC. Oh,
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and
Oh, that's awesome.
multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game.
I've just wrote it on X.
Capture creatures, go fishing,
Flight Sim coming to PSVR 2. Someone's put, oh my fucking god.
find resources, and craft new items.
So
to
cool.
Explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players. In a multiverse that transcends time and space, original heroes join forces with beloved characters.
Kid Blaze, how's it going? I haven't, mate, no.
On a grand adventure. Venture out alone or with friends when the 7 Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
Have any of you guys got this game?
Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow.
I've heard it's really good.
Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster.
You can't believe YouTubers, though, you know?
Mega Man DLC pack that arrives early next year.
Saying it's better than Mario Kart and stuff.
But they're not alone. Proto Man also speeds into the pack.
Proto Man.
Also included is a stunning reimagining of Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series. Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures.
As someone with dyslexia, when I was a kid, I thought his name was Dr. Willy.
And DLC pack comes
So what, you know,
live next year as part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition. The early unlock period is already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition owners can get into Sonic Racing.
Oh, cool. Hello,
right
Duck.
now.
Grumpy Duck. How's it going, man?
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Nioh 3.
It is I who will be Shogun.
Kurimatsu, why?
You'll never understand what it means!
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Hiroko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
I'm good, mate. Cheers. Just doing my thing, you know, same as you. It's all good.
To rule, one must prove their might.
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time. Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
Takachio!
Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have both!
Strength alone is not enough to end this war!
Oh, cool. I actually like Nioh. Obligatory samurai game. Every show has one. Maybe 2. This is Dynasty Warriors. I used to be addicted to one of these games. I can't remember which one. I know there's loads of them. It looked like that. There's something very addictive about these games. I don't know why, but the bro says dope. Oh, is it Ryu's headband? Probably not. Oh. It was someone else's. Cousin Ed.
Another world snuffed from existence.
An RE9 VR announcement would probably factory reset me. Oh, sounds like Castlevania.
Focus. Our true objective is to save this world, our current world.
If it ain't, I'd copyright him.
Need I remind you that tampering with history is strictly forbidden?
It's time I faced my past. Let's go.
Slam Jester. Not yet, dude. They announced Microsoft Flight Simulator coming to PSVR 2. Technically, you've already got that on PC, but for performance reasons, I'm very excited for PSVR 2.
Today, you'll pay your dues!
I don't remember the first one. Kind of looks like lots of other games, but my son likes games like that. I agree, Watchmen.
Back in June, we debuted Final Fantasy Tactics, the Alyx Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news
Dude.
from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
Final Fantasy Tactics, I think that's the game. It's brilliant on Quest. I loved it in VR.
PlayStation で発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジータクティクスから30年近く経った今でも多くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの一本として挙げてくださっており、オリジナルスタッフの一人として大変嬉しく思っています。今回イバリスクロニクルズという新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワク。
I hope this comes to PSVR 2.
フルボイスや難易度調整など
Is it Tactics?
もちろん
No, I'm lying.
遊んだことがない
I'm completely wrong.
も快適に遊んでいただけるように様々な工夫を行いました。
What was it? It was a fun. It does look like this.
For me, I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも
Triangle strategy.
内容
Sorry.
でおりますので、ぜひ
That's really good if you like Final Fantasy games.
お楽しみに。
There's something about this kind of artwork that just works really well in VR. Come on, do a PSVR 2 for this one, man. That'd be so cool. Now I've got to stare at these bloody slates now to make sure, because I missed another one.
Shall we play?
Yeah, Triangle Strategy, boys, sorry. Bloody delay in the chat as well. Could have saved me.
アンクルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。はい。タイトル名はレッド・イット・ダイ・インフェルノです。
なるほど。ということはレッド・イット・ダイの正当後継作品ってことですね。
はい。
Yeah, Nick Taylor it was, yeah.
このゲームは
How does that not make you smile?
ローグライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れたいわばエクストラクションアクションゲームとなっています。プレイヤーは地獄門と呼ばれる巨大な穴を探索するレイダーとなり、たくさんの恐ろしい怪物や
You can skip all the cutscenes, Mad How. As far as I remember.
を探索し、
I did a review for it, man. I thought it was really good.
今度は地獄なんですね。はい。探索で手に入れた
It's very addictive.
持ち帰るため無事生還したいところですが、死亡すると全てロストしてしまいます。所持品だけではなくキャラクターのボディすらロストします。
Do you remember Dead Rising? That'd be cool. I love Dead Rising. This kind of reminds me of it for some reason.
探索とボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り返し、一番強い自分を作り上げてどこまで潜れるかを競うのが醍醐味となっています。
Cool weapons.
皆さんに新たな面白さを感じてもらえると嬉しいです。
Oh, Arcanian!
All right, the start of a whole new world.
How's it going, man? We haven't got long left, boys. Another 6 to 8 minutes. It did look pretty cool, yeah. Ah, Disc Works. I know them. Cranky Critic. I'll take them too as well, mate. That's me. I'm happy with that. Yeah, Let It Die was a weird game. What a peculiar art style. Kind of cool. Traveling from page to page. It's pretty clever. I love the fact that 2D side scrollers have made such a big comeback lately, you know? It's kind of cool to play one, and I like that. It's good.
デスクワークスディレクターの藤井智です。集英社ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド、世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできる予定です。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年発売予定です。さらなる続報をお楽しみに。
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written by our own hand.
Dark VR Night, yeah.
Fight those who wield power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Greyman. The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greyman comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one.
We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
This is cool.
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
This is your
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path.
I wonder if you can hit the black bars in the game, like the order.
The answers you seek.
Yeah, that's cool. Two minutes. I thought that's a bloody PSVR2 headset, then I was going to be like, what the? What's going on? Might buy him for my PC. Do you think that's the end of the show? If they're advertising speakers? It would be awesome. My wife wouldn't be happy about it though. Oh, that is cool. They're wireless. Yeah, I do feel it's a bit of a waste of show time. I do agree. I do agree. That's pretty wild, though, isn't it? If your Portal did it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're done, I think.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup.
Oh! Oh.
Creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season, with Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon
I haven't played Alan Wake 2. I love the first one.
For PlayStation Plus Essential members on October 7th.
You remember me?
You can never forget her.
The last
Yeah, no RE9, yeah.
Friday, September 26th. As part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
We don't let anybody stop us.
Yeah, I think it's the top membership though. I reckon that'd be the top membership.
For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, the definitive way to experience Alyx.
Oh yeah, so it's not on the base one. It's on
alongside
extra. That's
additions like
not
the
too
roguelike
bad.
survival mode, No Return.
That's not too bad. So expensive now, isn't it, subscriptions?
Our update to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3.
Oh, I hope so.
Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation and Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service.
Tekken 3 is a banging game.
Also
fucking
arriving
love
this
that
year,
game.
another all-time classic from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary.
There's no Hitman announcement, dude. I think the devs are doing it themselves.
Next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Astrobot? I'm only joking. Gran Turismo 7 in development for PSVR 3.
皆さんこんにちは。グランツーリスモシリーズプロデューサー山内和則です。本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月25日に、なんと
Wow, 100 million
売
units.
上本数が
That's
1億
crazy.
本を超えたそうです。1億本です。この1億本を超えるってすごいことだなって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、
That's insane.
この1億本を、超えたことを記念して、この年末にですね、僕らはグラントリスモ7のスペック3のアップデートを行う予定です。スペック3のアップデートには、2つの、レーストラック、フォーミュラ1でも使われているトラックであるとか、
Fucking love this game in VR, dude.
新しい
It's
ステー
insane.
ジであるとか、新しいサーキットエクスペリエンス、あるいはデータローガンのフィーチャーであるとか、それ以外のさまざまなゲームフィーチャーの大きなアップデートを予定しています。皆さんのおかげで、30年かけてグランツーリスモは1億本を達成しました。本当にありがとう。
Do you remember Gran Turismo 2 had the burning rubber smell on the disc? Does anyone remember that on PS1? That was so fucking cool. Not that physical media exists anymore. God of War. Damn, that's a fucking sexy controller. I just don't want to spend £100 on it. That's all. That is a sexy controller. Are we done? Oh.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Oh, fucking it is Wolverine, boys. Shit.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me.
You know it's going to be absolutely savage as well. You already know.
Doesn't matter where I go.
And they've gone full violent mode. I love it. Fucking hell, son. Look at that. Jesus. The voice. Do you think you see the voice? The guy who does the original voice?
Death's always waiting.
Like this. Anyway, the sounds when he's Wolverine sounds really similar to like the old like cartoon and X-Men series.
I hate no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Mate, that looks fucking hot. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Fucking Sentinel. Jesus Christ, it's miles away. I've heard rumours about that game for years. Wow, that is cool. That looks so good.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
That's so good.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the root to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad.
That's cool. He looks like him too. That's cool.
They know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity?
I like that
Still
Arcanian.
give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about.
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
What cameos do you think are going to feature?
Goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine...
You got to have Sabretooth in there, surely.
The visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The
Sabretooth's got to be in it.
Into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
Would have been nice if they got Hugh.
Creative collaboration.
Would have been cool.
Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal. Making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Looks absolutely phenomenal. Now we might be done. Yeah, bloody good show, really. I mean, well, there was like 4 things in there for me personally. But you can guarantee, like, with Spider-Man, for example, those different skins you can unlock, I bet the actual, like, original, like, blue and yellow X-Men suit's going to be there. That'd be sick.
Maybe you don't want it enough.
It does look good. It is a full year out. I know. That's crazy, isn't it? We've all got to stay alive another year. Jesus. But yeah, pretty cool. Harrison, pretty underwhelming. I'll tell you what, dude, right? I think if I, in a total, I can't deny, like, it was a roller coaster, but I've come away on a high because I'm just excited for Microsoft. Saros looks amazing. And that Wolverine was just insane. It was just absolutely awesome. So yeah, oh my God, what's fucking happened to me head? Hold on a minute. Look, you've only got me eyeball. There you go. So yeah, awesome show. I thought in some ways, not perfect for everyone. Definitely not perfect for me. There's like, as I said, 2 or 3 things. But I'm very happy with what was shown in the end. Especially Wolverine. I know it's not VR, but still, man, that's fantastic. Someone saying about PSVR2 being dead or something in Sony's eyes. It depends, man, because they probably funded that port. They probably funded that port, you know. So yeah, who knows? VR in general, I didn't really realize it in total. I think I made a video about PSVR2 and about stuff like that, about lack of support. And that's not just from Sony. That's I mean, their marketing side of it has been terrible for a long time. But even developers, you know, they don't want to go PSVR2 first because they're just worried about sales numbers, you know, and lack of returns. And then, but I would say even on Quest, you know, like good games, there's a lot of indie games, tons of indie games, and trying to find good ones is pretty tough. But even that, you know, like I would say, I made a video about Quest the other day, and I would say this year's been pretty lacking for the exclusives from Meta as well. So who knows? Kind of hope Valve Decade happens. Whether everyone buys it, whether they don't, it kicks everyone up the arse because they're kind of like, shit, Valve are back. They're doing their thing. They've got to bring something to the table other than just, you know, they're going to have their own marketplace, I'm assuming. Probably some exclusives in some way. So yeah, I think VR is going to be fine. But I think 2025 has been we've had some great games, like, since, I can't believe it's been fucking a year nearly when you think about Metro, Behemoth and Alien, which is crazy. This year's gone really fast. It's been a bit of a quiet year, you know, in general. But now's the time, like for the next 3 months, you know, that's when it all kicks off again, and everything gets a bit more exciting. And I have to do a lot more work, which is cool because I love doing this job. I think it's absolutely awesome. But yeah, a lot of you guys seem hyped about Flight Sim. That's really cool. I'm really glad for that. Boy Brown says it's not his type of game. Do you know what? It's not normally my type of game, but it has been my type of game a few times. But yeah, I'm just excited for it because I know they're going to optimize it, you know, and they're not going to, if you play something on PC, it's not up to you and your rig on how the game performs. It's not like the developers will go, we guarantee this particular frame rate or this resolution. But when the game comes, like No Man's Sky, for example, and it was pretty poor on PSVR, to be fair, in a lot of ways, it's now like the best way to play it on PSVR2 and PSVR2, PS5 and PS5 Pro. So I'm assuming that that's going to be the same case with Microsoft Flight Sim. It's going to be very playable and hopefully look good. I know we've had games in the past that randomly look like PSVR games on PSVR2. I really hope that isn't the case. I'm not going to believe it's going to be the case. I believe it's going to look phenomenal. So yeah, pretty excited for that. And did he say 2025 as well? I need to look that up. I need to check that out and see what happened. But just want to say thank you all for joining me. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the comments. You know, really appreciate you all hanging out. It means the world to me, to be honest. Whenever you do these live streams, you kind of think, is anyone going to turn up? You haven't live streamed for like 2 months. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Dark says, just got back into VR, so I've got loads catching up to do. You have. There is quite a few games that's been happening. Where are we now? Yeah, still waiting for Hitman. Hitman's going to get an update, as I said at the beginning of the live stream. Looking forward to that. Man on Fire says, I have PSVR2 for both PC and PlayStation, but the new Valve, I'm going to get it. I don't blame you. I think it's going to be cool. Very excited. I haven't heard anything about Ace Combat. I don't know where that come from, but that would have been lovely if that had happened. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, no Aces of Thunder date. I know, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Like, oh, will it ever happen? Will it ever happen? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, is it Ichi or Ichai? Sorry, man, I can't say your name properly, and I don't want to get it wrong. But yeah, the Wolverine trailer was absolutely insane. It was so bloody good. I wonder if Sony, Mad Hat says, I wonder if Sony were like, no Aces of Thunder, we can't put out another vid. Yeah, another mistaken release date for everyone to get excited about. I stopped posting about it in the end because people were getting cross with me. Because I'm like, dudes, it's coming September the 2nd. I'm like, dudes, no, it's coming whatever the next date was. And everyone's like, I'm sick of hearing about this. I wish you'd stop posting about it. And I was like, fine, fuck it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't want to annoy anyone. That's not my intention at all. I'm just excited for it. But it's just some people get cross. 8-bit, man, thank you ever so much. Guys, I've got to go because in this room, this is where my wife also comes to sleep. And she's had a long day at work. But thank you ever so much, as I said, for joining me. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. And I'll see you all on the next one. And I don't think we've got an outro on the channel anymore. I'm going to test it.